a double quick. I'm gonna run.
Kill this. We're going to go out here. Yeah, my gloves are probably going to give him a little room to get on in. Give him a seat. Okay.
Okay, Jeff, we're going to move back a little bit for a little pregame here, okay?
Okay, you good?
We're going to need 2 minutes here. Okay. Want to be in the background?
Well, it's not, we're not centered. More. Okay. One more, a little more. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's time for Lady Bucks basketball. Hello again, everybody. This is Mike Pavlik along with Mike Choma, and we are here for our first live stream of Burrell girls basketball this season. It's the first section game tonight as the Burrell Bucks host the Lady Rams of Highlands. And Dean, it's an interesting thing. We're watching everybody warm out on the court right now. It's a numbers game.
No doubt about it, Mike. Highlands has 7 girls on the roster. Only 5 are here tonight. 2 are injured. The Burrell Bucks, they have 10. And what's really tough for the Highlands Golden Rams, how do you practice? And it's everybody says practice. Practice is how you get better. There's no doubt about it. And they have what I have called ghost practices, where they say, okay, they're going to press you, but you don't have anybody to press them. And Nia Thomas, the coach, unfortunately, she doesn't even have any assistants to help out with practice, preparation, and also just even possibly playing with them. So again, when you're trying to simulate a game and you don't have anybody to defend against you, I don't know how they're going to do it.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. And like you said, only 5 girls, and you know how that can get you into trouble with fouls and things along those lines. Highlands come in 0-6. Burrell, though, on the other hand, comes in 4-1. They were the #1 scoring defense in 4A last year. They come in this year actually giving up fewer points.
Yeah, Mike, it's been tremendous. And again, can't wait to see the defense here tonight. It's a swarming defense. Now, one thing we have to caution Highlands, somebody fouls out, they got to play with 4 girls. We've done games where I've actually seen 3 left on the court, and this swarming defense is going to come at them, and it's going to be very difficult for them tonight. They're going to probably have to sit back in a zone, too, because they can't afford to have any fouls. So it's going to be interesting, and like you said, Sean Reddick hangs his hat on defense. Defense travels. We're going to see some very hard-pressing defense tonight. Let's see if Highlands can handle it.
Now, you talk about Highlands. Nia Thomas is their new coach, and it's hard to get any continuity when you've had 5 coaches in 6 years.
Not only that, Mike, she was hired in October late, no assistants. I don't know how that happened, but again, like I said, they are learning by experience, and the experiences haven't been very good so far. And again, like I said, tough game, section game tonight at Burrell. Burrell's got to defend home turf. It's going to be very difficult for Highlands tonight. So again, they're going to give it their best effort. 5 girls are going to go out there and try hard tonight, but I don't see how they can do it.
All right, well, we're set to go. We're going to have the tip-off coming up. It's Highlands and Burrell, first section game of the year in 1-4A. It's coming up right after this.
respect. We operation today's contest, officials, contestants, in a positive manner. Offensive and unsportsmanlike language or conduct will not be tolerated and may serve as grounds for removal. Please respect our student athletes, coaches, contest officials, and game administration with your cooperation.
All right, we are back.
A safe, positive game environment.
Getting ready for the national anthem.
At this time, please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
And here we go. There's our national anthem. Dean's going to have starting lineups. It's going to be the only 5 for the Lady Rams to start with.
And Mike, unfortunately, one is in crutches. I greet them as they come out. They'll start number 1, Kayla Jones, a 6'1" sophomore. Number 2, Lila Jones, a 5'11" sophomore. Number 3 is Brooke Walker, a 5'9" sophomore. Number 4 is Jayla Chapel, a 5'7" freshman. And running out the starting 5 is number 12, Lanaya Suber, a 6-foot sophomore.
And we mentioned Nia Thomas is the head coach.
And for the Burrell Bucks, they'll start number 2, Casey Brancato, a 5'11" senior. Number 5, Channing Miller, a 5'7" freshman. Number 12, Michaela Corey, a 5'6" senior. Number 21, Chase Corey, a 5'4" freshman. And number 22, Peyton Corey, a 5'6" freshman. Mike, you want to take that for us? We have triplets.
We have triplets, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what we have, all right. So that should be interesting. So we'll see how that works as we go on with the evening. Referees tonight, Dave Williamson, Dave Franzi, and Hall of Famer Ray Bartha. Not Hall of Fame referee, Hall of Fame coach, the former great coach at Apollo Ridge Girls.
As we say, he's gone to the dark side.
He has.
Well, we need him, though.
We saw Ray.
Ron Richard, remember Ron?
Yeah, Ron did a great job. We saw Ray a year ago at...
He looks great.
Yeah, we saw him a year ago at a middle school game here across the street.
Correct. We saw the Burrell Bucks play the Highlands Rams in middle school basketball. Now we're going to see ladies basketball night, and tomorrow we're going to see the boys.
We are. Nia Thomas in her first season, as we mentioned, former excellent player at Highlands, and like you said, hired in October, which is a tough thing, but you do the best you can, I guess. And Sean Reddick in his 6th season, it's his 5th year in this stint, and he had 1 year back in the early 2000s that he was the coach. Chris Letkers also was a head coach. He's on his staff.
Sean has coached longer than Nia's been alive, Mike.
Yeah, how about that?
Nia's 26.
Justin Miller is an assistant, and so is Andrew Twidwell. And you mentioned Nia is alone.
And Mike, she played on that team that had Nicole Boda and the John Zach girl. They were 2,000 point scorers, remember?
So here we go. The tip is won by Highlands, and this is Layla Jones, but she has it stolen. And driving down is Peyton Corey, missed it. Put back up by Brancato and in.
And now let's see this defense they've been talking about.
And it's 2-0. It looks like they're going to just pick it up half court here. 2-0 Bucks. Layla Jones looks like the point guard. Tried to work it inside to Kayla Jones, but it's off a hand.
Off and running.
Stolen away by Michaela Corey. Brancato lays it up and in, and it's 4-0.
She's the leading scorer, Mike. She's had a few 20-point games, and again, they come in here 4-1 tonight, and we'll get to recap some of those games as we go along.
Now a shot is missed, and the rebound Brancato again, and now we have a jump ball. Arrow belongs to the Burrell Bucks.
Mike, they lost their opener Armstrong by 3 out of Armstrong. Casey had 16 in that game. Kendall Corey had 12. She had 4 3-pointers in that game, so I'm looking forward to seeing her 3-point shooting.
Brancato worked it right side. Channing Miller's 3 balls off the back iron, no good. And then rebounded to the Lady Rams and pulled out by Linnea Suber. Kayla Jones drives into the paint, but had it stolen away. And the Bucks have it and go back the other way.
Brancato head of the pack again.
And she's got all 6. Burrell points at 6:47. It's 6-0 Bucks.
She's a senior, Mike, and she has a chance to go over 1,000 points this year. I talked to her dad before the game. That's 11th on her list of things she wants to do. She wants to lead the team in assists.
How about that? Well, let's see. She got a chance now. Work it right side to Chase Corey. 3-ball down. Chase Corey, the freshman. Burrell leads it 9-0, and we have a timeout.
She's come through, Mike. Game 2, Kendall Corey, she had another 5 3-pointers. She hit 9 3-pointers the first 2 games, had 15 in that game. Her sister Chase had 21. They beat West Shamokin in that game 54-27. Then, Mike, they went down to South Allegheny 71-9.
Whoa.
Talk about defense. Again, Casey Brancato had 19 in that game. Chase Corey, 18. And Coach said it was one of their best defensive efforts. You know, last year, Mike, their first 3 games, they didn't let anybody get over into double figures.
That's amazing. I think they won their first 5 a year ago, made the playoffs again, which they have been doing 3 years in a row now that they've made it for Sean Reddick.
And just to prove they could, Mike, they went down to California. One of your favorite places, remember? Hotel California?
The Hotel California was a long time. It was 1997.
Mike, they scored 77 that night. They win by 32. And Coach really liked the way they turned their defense and offense with that, again, up-tempo. Chase Corey had 22. Casey Brancato had 20, and Peyton Corey had 11.
Chase and Peyton are 2/3 of the triplets.
Correct.
Michaela Corey, not related.
Right. There's Kendall will come off the bench.
Yeah. So here's Kayla Jones. Remember, Highlands made the playoffs a year ago. Through all this,
over and back.
Took it over and back. Through all this crazy coaching carousel that they've had, they've been making the playoffs. That has not been the issue at Highlands. 5 coaches in 6 years, and they've made the playoffs 5 years in a row.
And because of the crazy system, Mike, there was like a 3-way tie for 5th place. They all got in.
Well, no, they were 5th. 5 make it in an 8-team conference. Well, there's only a 7-team section now.
Only 4 this year.
Right. There's a jumper, and it's canned by Casey Brancato. She's got 8.
That was 21, Mike. Chase Corey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chase Corey.
Yeah. She's got 5. 5 and 5.
Jones all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. First points for the Rams. It's 11-2.
Kayla was the MVP of the Freeport tournament for Highlands.
Back out to Channing Miller. 3's off the front iron. Rebounded to the corner. And the Bucks have it, and this is Chase Corey. Brancato kicked it out to Peyton. Now Michaela Corey's 3 is down. Honorary triplet after those 2 passes. 14-2.
She's a senior, they're freshmen.
Her dad, former great quarterback at Valley, Billy Corey, played for Sam Albert.
Yes, he did. And he was a pretty good basketball player.
Yes,
too,
he was. Some Valley teams. Goodness. Back in the day. Oh, and there's a bank shot by Brooke Walker's up and down.
Used the glass that time.
It's going to be a 3. It's a 14-5 ball game. Now, Brancato left side. And her uncle was a tremendous basketball player, and her mom, a tremendous swimmer. That's a 3 by Chase Corey.
She's leading scorer now with 8.
And this is some freshman action by Chase Corey, 21. Her brother, the triplets' brother, is Trey, our running back.
And we'll see him tomorrow.
We saw him earlier, actually.
Yes.
They're running through here. Now we got a whistle and a foul underneath. Dave Franzi blows the whistle. Let's see what he has. It's the first one of the game, I think.
Jones is first. And boy, you talk about pedigrees, Mike. Channing Miller is Justin Miller's daughter. Remember Justin played for Highland?
Oh, yeah.
Justin's dad, Gary, was one of the founders of the Cager class.
Yes, he was.
Yep.
We saw Gary here.
Yep.
There's a lot of, we had a lot of catching up to do early. Now Corey to Brancato, back out top to Channing Miller for 3 off the back iron, but getting in there for the Bucks is Kendall Corey. She wears 20.
Now that's not a double dribble there, Mike. She didn't have control of the ball. As I expected, Highlands playing a 2-3 zone.
Kendall Corey now right side for Michaela. And we have a foul out top. And that's going to be on Layla Jones. Her first, second team foul against Highlands first half. We're halfway through the first quarter. That's right, second foul in the quarter. We don't do halves anymore with those.
5, they go to the line, they'll shoot 2.
That's right, and then they wipe it clean after each quarter now. It's our first game of the year. We're working back into it.
Long 3.
Channing Miller off the front rim. Now, Justin used to like to chuck him up from downtown, that's for sure. Now Kendall takes it out top. Rams in a 2-3. What you figured. Now we're gonna say out of bounds, Coach Bartha says, and that's a turnover on Burrell.
What you do against 2-3 might put somebody in a high post and also a short corner, and all you do is play off those two, get it inside and play it outside. Here comes a double team.
Layla Jones goes pass. Thought maybe Burrell tipped it, but they did not. So that's a turnover for Highlands at 3:27, 17-5.
Their second.
Kendall Corey. Now Michaela. Brancato. Chase. Stops, pops, front iron, no good. Rebound tipped around, Bucks able to control it. Back out to Brancato. Right side Miller. Miller's 3, down, nothing but nylon, Channing Miller.
Her first 3 of the night.
All 5 starters in the book we got. 4 of them anyway. Peyton Corey hasn't scored. And it's 20-5. Now a runner is missed.
Numbers again. We're caught a sprint court.
Drives, lays, off the iron, no good. Put it back up.
And gonna get a line.
And no good, but she'll shoot. A couple at 2:44.
Trying to determine who that foul is on. Number 1.
Dave Williamson. I think he said 2. He changed his mind?
Yeah, I gave it to 1.
Okay, that's a second on Kayla Jones. And Brancato misses the first, she'll get another. Channing Miller gets a rest.
Unfortunately, this time, like this, normally we take Kyle out of the game, but you can't. You know, have 5 players.
Second one is good.
He's got 7.
Adriana Vogel is in for Burrell, junior, wearing number 4. 21-5. Burrell with a quick lead here in the opening section game. It was a pass right to Dave Williamson. Showed his good hands. I'm sure he's played in the past.
Third Highlands turnover.
Now Chase Corey brings it up for the Bucks. Dressed in the home whites, the Rams in the traveling brown. Peyton. Right side over to Kendall Corey for 3, and it's down. She's on the scoreboard.
And puts them all stars on the score sheet. Like they're banging 3s. They've got 5 so far.
24-5. Now driving in was Brooke Walker, and she'll go to the line. She was the leading scorer for Highlands in their game on Tuesday. They lost to the Hampton Talbots. Now, did you see that one? You see
no,
the
I
boys
saw the
game?
boys play. I didn't see the girls. But I did see the first 2 games up at Freeport, Mike, in the Freeport tournament. Lost night 1 to Fox Chapel, 58-14. Here's what's really tough when you don't have a lot of numbers, Mike. They had to come back the next morning at 10:30 and play, and they played Kiski that game, and they lost that one. It was 59-28. Kayla Jones, as mentioned, was named the MVP, but Jasmine Owens had 16. She's not here tonight, Mike. She's injured.
So Walker hits them both. And it's 24-7 now. Walker's got 5 of the Highlands 7 points. Here's Brancato. She's got 7 for the Bucks. She gets shut off on a good double team. Kicked it back out. The three by Kendall Corey's no good, but rebounded by Chase. Now Kendall. And Kendall gets it back. She did not start. She was the odd triplet out.
Now she's in.
Brancato. That's Vogel. Put it up, no good. Rebound. Pulled out of there by Payton. Back out top to Kendall. Her three is no good. Burrell doing a great job on the glass right now. Chase Corey for three. Nothing but nylon.
She is coming as advertised, Mike. She's in double figures already with 11.
And
three threes, yeah.
Three from downtown, 27-7. Burrell comes into this game averaging 60.6 and giving up that 32, which is their calling card.
Here's the Mike transition, out and running.
Back out to Brancato, needs some help. Now flashing out is Chase Corey. Three ball, back iron. And it's knocked out of bounds by the Bucks. Highlands ball.
When you play a 2-3, Mike, the wings will be open because that's the weakness in the zone. That's where the Corey girls continue to bang those threes from.
Chase Corey and Casey Brancato get arrested 51 seconds. Channing Miller, Michaela Corey back in for Burrell. 50 seconds left first quarter, 27-7. The Bucks lead it.
Goal.
It is a steal. They kick it out ahead, and this is Miller. Oh, Miller, great pass underneath. Michaela Corey lays it in.
She's got 5.
29-7.
What a quarter, Mike.
Sure has been. Now the Bucks come out to meet Kayla Jones in midcourt. Try to dump it into Walker, but it's knocked out of bounds by the Bucks. 21 seconds left.
29 is quiet points, too.
Yeah.
You look up, wow. I wonder what their shooting percentage is. We don't keep that, but it's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it is.
Another turnover. That's the 5th for Highlands. All right, see if they hold for the last one.
Here is Kendall. Out to Vogel. Now Kendall gets it back. Boy, Kendall's active off the bench, certainly. Driving in is Payton. Put it back off the glass. No good. Vogel got it back, put it up at the buzzer, but it won't go. That's the end of the first quarter here at Burrell. In the section lid lifter with the score. Lady Bucks 29 and the Highlands Rams 7.
Mike gives us a chance to talk about Pittsburgh Basketball Academy and one of our old friends. Today's game of basketball, real development takes more than open gyms and weekend tournaments. You don't have to tell me that. It takes focus, it takes accountability, and it takes a coach who understands how to build skills the right way. At Pittsburgh Basketball Academy, Coach Ron McNabb, our old buddy, is recognized one of the top instructors in the Alakiski Valley. His sessions are structured, disciplined, and designed to help young athletes master the fundamentals that matter the most. Footwork, ball handling, shooting form, decision-making, confidence. I want that in all my players, Mike. Families across the region choose Pittsburgh Basketball Academy because the growth is real and the results are lasting. If you're looking for proven training that will truly elevate your child's game, call Coach McNabb at 724-882-2000. That's 724-882-2000. Pittsburgh Basketball Academy, developing players with purpose, discipline, and skill. And we've known Ron for a long time, Mike, and those were his trademarks when he played and when he coached.
Absolutely. You have trivia?
Trivia I do have. I want to talk about that later.
Okay.
But I want to talk about the shot clock first.
Okay.
The shot clock's coming, Mike.
It is, which I find, I'm agnostic on the shot clock.
It's a smattering.
I'm agnostic. Greg Luzanik's the one that turned me on it, but
well, what's happening
the
is
former great coach up in Indiana. Yeah.
And you know who's against it the most, Mike?
Who's that?
Referees.
Really?
How are we going to handle it? It's going to be a whole new game. They have to worry about, looking at the shot clock. They're going to have to train somebody to do the shot clock. It's coming in 28, 29, so you got 2 more years to get ready for it. I think what they should do with it, Mike, though, is take it down to the middle school. Because those kids are the ones who will be playing with it in high school.
Right, and you know what? In pro sports, they do that. They start in the minor league. Like all the stuff you've seen in baseball, they started in the minor leagues with it. And, yeah. That could be now. We have stepping on the line on the baseline is Brooke Walker. That's a turnover on Highlands at 7:43. But you make a great point there because that's, that would be a good idea.
Yeah, maybe it's too good.
Yeah, well, we were talking about the PIAA, aren't we?
Well, Vince Sorrentino, our WPAL head.
Yes.
He did for 43 years at Duquesne.
Channing Miller off the back rim, no good. Rebound to Layla Jones.
He was all for it.
Okay. Well, I know our old friend Corey Dotchin, WPIL champion now down at Char Valley, former head coach of the Highlands boys. He has been pushing for that for years because he likes to. But here's what Greg Lazanik told me. The good teams shoot it before 35 seconds. The bad teams can't hold it for 35 seconds. And how many games is it really going to matter? Well, there was a game in the Whippeal the other night that was in the 20s, a men's game in the 20s.
And we saw Mike when Highlands boys played Grove City. Remember
in the PIAA.
They held that thing, and again, as we said, if you took those boys out in the hallway, they don't want to play that way. They want to run.
No.
That's the only way they could win it.
That was the day the music died.
Yeah, COVID would come right after.
The world ended the next day.
Nice long three there.
Oh, beautiful three is drained by Channing Miller. Her second from downtown. Yeah, Justin never gave up one of those either. He saw those. He let them fly.
John Mason's worked with them.
Well, I'll tell you what. These girls can't shoot. There's a shot that's missed. Rebound. Kayla Jones up and in. Her second basket, fourth point, and it's 32-9.
You're right, Mike. I'm impressed by their outside shooting. I was waiting to see the defense, but boy, they can bang it. That's their 6-3 already, and we're just starting the second quarter.
Now another one is no good. And again, the thing, and again, we understand the limitations that Highlands comes in with, is Burrell doesn't have very many seniors running around out there.
Casey Brancato is their main one.
And Michaela Corey also. That's it.
Casey coming back in, and she's staring down 1,000 points. We might get a countdown going.
We may at some point, yeah. We'll be back. It's our first game. We'll do 4, and we'll do 4 boys games, and we're going to back-to-back those for the most part. Not all of them. We'll have a change because we kind of alluded to it about Valley, but we were going to do Valley, but they're not having a team in girls this year.
Channing Miller missed, followed up nicely though by Peyton Corey.
So she's the final triplet on the board. Her first 2 of the night. 34-9.
Corey.
Plenty.
Corey.
Plenty.
Nice defense that time by Brancato.
Chase is fouled. And another interesting tidbit, the Corey triplets. The grandfather was our friend, late Butch Lippett.
That's amazing. Butch is a great guy. Mike, that's on Kayla Jones. That's her third.
Yeah, and we had a game a few years ago with Valley girls, and they had to go to 4.
It's tough.
So that's Chase Corey.
She's got 12. She got a dozen already, Mike.
Shoot another. 2 for 2. And again,
got to meet Mrs. Corey at the football banquet.
Chill.
Very appreciative of our efforts.
Yes, and we want to thank everybody for that. I mean, we had such a good time, and it's so good to be here. And every time somebody asks me, I ran into Cindy Doherty now. She's Cindy Couch when we were in school together. She's doing tickets outside. Brandon is her son. He teaches at the middle school. I did not know this.
How about that?
I remember him from baseball. Played with my nephew. And we go all the way back to Stewart School. We go back to grade school. I saw her. It was like, that was so cool.
Is it weird having that school closed?
Yeah, it's a lot easier to walk around because I wouldn't go when school was in, but it's like now it's too cold. I'm not going that far. I'm sticking around home.
Every school I went to is closed. That tells you all right.
Oh, my goodness. Brancato out top. Now Peyton Corey.
Nice ball movement.
Shot is missed and it's rebounded by Peyton.
They're on those wings, Mike. That's what you want to do against the zone, and they're doing a good job of getting wide open shots.
Channing Miller, nothing but nylon.
She's got 9.
3 times 3. And it's 39-9. Now remember, 30 points is the
stolen by Brancato right at midcourt.
Casey drives, lays, and scores.
Get her ninth.
But, yeah, that'll be mercy rules at 30, but that doesn't go into effect until the second half. 4:18 to go first half. Stay tuned. Right after the first half is over, we're going to be throwing bears. What's going on with that? Here's a steal. Peyton Corey drives and lays it in.
Yeah, Mike, the Boosters Club has a great program that they're going to work with. We're going to see it right at halftime. We're going to stay on the court here. Aviana Perkins, our camera person, is going to participate. We're going to have a bear toss.
We'll have a bear toss. And then Aviana's going to come over, and as she said that she was going to yap a little. And I said, that's my way. What does Mr. Tony say? We yodel.
We're all for
There's some bears back there. Look, see?
I see them.
We have
We're
bears.
going to get them out there. And nice thing about it, Mike, they're going to go to the local police departments, and they keep them in the car because if there's some type of accident and the children involved, they use them to comfort them. And I think it's a great thing for the community to participate in. And again, got to give the Burrell basketball boosters credit for coming up with the idea and sponsoring this here tonight. It's a great time of the year to do it.
Now, we talked about numbers. Burrell's only got 11 girls on their roster. So Sean can't go too deep.
No, and like I said, Mike, a lot of freshmen, too. It's amazing how many young kids are out there playing basketball, which begs the question, what happened to the other guy?
Yeah.
And I think we're done with the COVID effect, don't you?
Mike Love just did a count. There's 10. Mike Love's here from the paper, so one person's not there. They can do a double platoon. Rebounded by Chase Corey.
But you'd agree, though, right? COVID numbers are done. Nice pass.
Well, it's coming back. Oh, nicely done inside, and that's Mila Buchak.
5'5" freshman. 6 freshmen, Mike.
They're out there.
10. Stolen by Mercado again. Another turnover. That's their 10th.
Drives, slays, scores. Casey into double figures with 11. She's the second Buck to do that. Chase Corey already in double figures with 13. It's 47-9.
Mercado's got active hands out there, Mike. She gets a pass back.
And missed the bunny. Try again. 2 for $1.
Her uncle will say she was padding her rebound stats.
I saw Uncle Buzz. It was nice to catch up with him. And so, of course, talked to Casey's parents earlier. Steal. Oh, nice step in front by Chase Corey. Missed the shot and rebounded nicely by Jayla Chappell.
You know, Jeff Kreitzen, Mike, led the country in field goal shooting percentage because he made all those.
Now, where did he go? To Pitt Greensburg?
Yes, and two times he did it.
I know he's taller than me, but everyone is. There's a 3 drained by Brooke Walker, and she's got 8 of the 12. And she has been the leading scorer in a few of the Highlands games that we have noticed.
Kick out, beautiful pass.
Old Dipper. Rebound is saved and still loose. And Corey, Michaela. To Corey, Chase. Here's Buchak.
By the way, the shot clock will be boys and girls, JV and varsity, Mike.
Okay.
It'll start in 28-29. That's that inside-out action I was talking about, Mike. There's your high post. Short corner.
Buchak fouled from behind, and they're going to say Kayla Jones got her.
Oh, Mike, that's her 4th. That is not good for them. The Burrell girls, they improved to 4-1, Mike. They beat Mount Pleasant 56-33. Casey again had 20 points. Chase Corey had 15. That's a familiar.
Seems to be the Cornella that we've been dealing with here. So this is Buchak. First is good. And that's been a good sign so far from the foul line so far for the Bucks. We're going to have some subs.
And you Mike, one of the biggest challenges for Highlands too is trying to replace Tara Woody. Remember?
Yes.
Great player, and I think sometimes when you lose that senior who was double-double every game, you're kind of looking around for her, and she's no longer here. At least she went to Mansfield.
Buchak got the rebound. And now to Kendall Corey. Emily Brower is in the game. She's 30.
And she's a freshman.
9th grade, well represented here.
Nice
Vogel with the leaping stab of it, but then tried to get it into the middle, and the Rams stole it as Chappell was able to pull it down.
Third turnover for Burrell.
Now to Walker. Oh, stolen out top, and Vogel got it back.
13th turnover.
Vogel takes it all the way to the basket, missed a shot. Rebound put back up and in by Chase Corey.
She now has 15 to lead all scorers.
And she's leading the way. Less than a minute to go, first half. It is 52-12.
Don't forget teddy bear toss.
Yes, we'll have teddy bears. And then you and Evian all yap.
Yep.
Oh, steal by Brower, nicely done. Chased by 2 Rams, though, and she got fouled. They stopped the basket.
Yeah. Who are they going to give that foul to?
39 seconds left first half. Ray Bartha signals it goes on Layla Jones, her second. And that will put Brower at the line.
Emily, a 5'10" freshman.
First one is down.
Burrell's margin of winning so far, Mike, has been 29 points.
Yeah, they, again, we talked about the defense. But they are scoring.
Yep.
And 54-12. And we will have mercy when we come out for the second half.
Clock will continue to run. And that's going to be a turnover.
It is over and back. 24 seconds. We'll see if what Sean Reddick decides here, if he wants them to hold for one, or if they're just going to find the one they like and go ahead and take it.
15 turnovers to 3, Mike, and that's a lot of trips you don't get.
Corey. So much for holding for one. Rebound, Kayla Jones. Now Walker. Oh, she kicked it. Got a foul, though, from behind. It's going to be on Burrell.
And that would be Emily Brower's first.
That's only the, is that the first on Burrell here
Of the game?
in the quarter?
Oh, Adrian Vogel going early. Right.
Yeah, 9 seconds left. See if the Rams can get a shot up here. Walker with a spin move, and they're going to call a travel. She says, I don't know. I don't either.
Change the pivot feet.
Here's Corey now.
See if they get a good one up here.
Back to Kendall. Kendall lets it go off the back rim at the buzzer, and that's the end of the first half here at Burrell in the section opener with the score. The Burrell Bucks 54 and the Highlands Rams 12. We're going to keep it right here because we're going to watch the teddy bears. I'm interested to see this.
I'm going to go film so she can throw her teddy bear.
Okay, good job. Go ahead.
Halftime. We're teaming up to support our local police departments for a special cause. Officers responding to calls involving children often bring comfort items, and we can make those moments a little brighter. Representing our local police departments, we have Officer Cole Spear from the City of Lower Burrell Police Department, Officer Cindy Bush from the Tarentum-Bratton Department, and Officer Tyler Condren from Harrison Township Police Department. A round of applause for our brave officers.
Very nice. The officers are here. We have the big, you can see the big,
At the signal, please toss your stuffed animal onto the court.
the big
All items will be donated to
gift
the
box. I saw
A small gift.
Beth Brancato walking in with that earlier today.
Thank you to everyone for your kindness and support. And one last thing. If your stuffed animal makes it into one of the gift boxes, you will receive a ticket for a free item at the concession stand.
Sweet. Thank you, Mr. Rossi, for that excitement. Okay, you get free stuff. Yeah, should have brought him there. So everybody's going to be firing him here. They're going to try to get it into the box. See what happens. Albiana's going to toss one over there. So teams have them. The Burrell girls have them. the fans are moving down closer so they can get a clearer shot at it. A lot of kids, a lot of bears. I see a lion too. How'd that get in here? A little Lion King action going on.
At the signal, please toss your stuffed animal.
Okay, we're about ready to go. All right, here we go. Oh, one went in, at least. So far, just one. Oh, we got another one. Officer Bush is helping out down there. She got it figured out. All right, way to go, buddy. Okay, that guy's my winner right there. So there we go. What a great cause that is, and great job by the boosters here to put that together, and Burrell basketball to do that. That's just tremendous.
Thank you again to everyone for your donations and for your participation. Can we get another round of applause?
Let's get a round of applause for everybody. Thank you. All right. We're going to turn it here, and Mike and Aviana will be back to wrap up the first half. The Bucks lead at 54-12. We'll have Mercy when we come back.
That's what I said too. I know, and it's like, I mean, obviously my team, we had our struggles, but
She's Antonio's sister.
I'm the oldest. It's me, and then there's a bunch of boys.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I should have brought him out to throw my teddy bear, but he's in wrestling practice.
Here's a score. So there's so you can read
I'll break down. Okay.
Then we'll talk. Okay.
You guys are. I'll get you. I got this.
No. Point guard. That's right.
Yeah. They just started a program.
That's right.
Okay, Dean, we're about ready to do some stats. Aviana's going to help you. She's engrossed in conversation with Mike Love.
All right, time to go to work, Aviana. She's going to do our
All right, guys,
halftime
go
stats
ahead.
for us. Go ahead, Aviana.
It's all good, you know, we just love the yap, so it's no problem.
Yapper, we know the yapper.
But yeah, quick breakdown here for our numbers. For the Highland Rams, for Jones, we have 4 points. Walker had 8, and that brought up their total of 12. And then for our Bucks, for Brancato Casey, she has 13. For Channing Miller, she has 9 with all those threes. Michaela Corey has 5. Kendall Corey has 3. Chase Corey with 15. Peyton Corey with 4. Mila Buchak with 2. And also Emily Brower with 2 for the total score for the Bucks here at halftime.
What's impressed you so far in the first half, Aviana?
Well, firstly, I'm glad to be here with Mike and Mike, so thanks for having me, guys. I love basketball, especially the girls' basketball, so I'm glad to be here. For the Bucks, I would just say, I love their energy, their hustle. They have the transition plays there, and they're just playing basketball. They're not changing the way that they play despite who their opponent is. And then related to the Highlands Rams, myself, I can relate, having a team with short numbers and struggling out there, but they are still playing, so I commend them for that. They're not giving up, and it's not like they're getting fully blown out. So again, just being out there and just being resilient and still trying to have that pride for yourself out there on the court.
I tell you, we heard a lot about the Burrell defense, but boy, their three-point shooting, they have 7 3-pointers here in the first half, and they're really attacking the 2-3 zone. They're getting the wing shots, knocking those down. Now, you said again, you played at Valley. What year did you graduate? You made us all feel old a couple.
Oh gosh, I'm giving my age away. I graduated in 2019, so pre-COVID. But I wasn't expecting all those 3-point shots, so it was nice. I was like, okay, we got some Steph Curry action out here today. So
shooters got to shoot. That's what I always say. Now, you said on some of the Valley teams you had some short benches too. How tough is it to practice that way?
Yeah, unfortunately, when you do have low numbers on a team, it is hard to practice. You kind of have to just act like there's a ghost there or shadow it, and you give yourself these hypothetical situations, but obviously without a body, it's hard to envision that, and without having someone on you, you don't know what that intensity is going to be like in the game. So, you just really have to dig deep and kind of just push yourself and just have that mental toughness, like we're going to get through it. It's going to be okay, but, that's all you can do.
And I like to always do, when I practice, have situational basketball. I'll put 10 seconds on the clock and have you ahead by 1, down by 1, and we'll do that 20 times to get 20 different results. You can't do that when you don't have a team to play against you. So all their situational basketball is happening in-game on the court.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're thrown in the fire.
And the good news is they're all young, so they're getting the experience.
Yeah, and at least they have a team. They're here, so if you break it down that way, that's what matters. So.
Well, a lot of young girls out there, and we're going to get to the second half. Thanks for stopping by. You're doing a great job on the camera.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, guys.
We'll see you tomorrow, too.
Yep.
The boys' game.
Back for the boys.
Okey-doke. All right, getting ready here for the second half to start, and again, 54-12. Burrell came out 29 points in the first quarter to 7, and again another 20-point quarter here in the second quarter.
I sat on my phone, Dean. It's not been a good. We both have had an interesting day.
Long day.
Yours, I would say worse than mine, but mine seems to have gotten better as the day went on. I was hacked, Dean. I was hacked.
You got to get that extra credit card.
Oh,
I call it my burner card. I use that when I go to Burger King and McDonald's. I want my wife to know about it. Here we go, 2-3 zone.
Better be quiet.
She's watching.
She might be watching. Bucks move right to left in the second half. Again, Marcy clock in effect. They lead at 54-12 at the break.
So don't go away.
We got lots for you. Here's Corey. We'll see the girls again after the first of the year when Freeport comes in. That'll be our next girls broadcast. We will be here tomorrow night, and 7:20 will be on the air for the boys game. A Section 1 matchup, opening section game for both of them, too. Now Corey. Peyton tried to dump it inside. It goes off the hands of a Highlands player out of bounds.
Yeah, Mike, you mentioned our next broadcast will be on Monday, January 5th. They're going to host Freeport, and I think that's a Thursday. I'm sorry.
No, it's a Monday.
Is it Monday?
It is.
Sorry, we had 3 Monday games.
Right.
We're 2 Mondays and a Friday.
We're Monday and up here pretty good, yeah. Well, a Friday, too, against Plum, but we had to replace the Valley game.
Yeah, and that would be on January 23rd.
And then knock is also on the schedule. That's a three that is missed and rebounded by Peyton Corey.
Between now and then, Mike, the girls are going to Connellsville tomorrow.
Ooh.
That's a long trip.
Well, it's a good thing they're going tomorrow and not on Saturday.
Yeah.
Because the snow is a coming.
2 to 7, you said, huh?
Yeah. That's really
Way to
narrow.
narrow that
That really
window
narrows it. Well, I'm going to tell you how much snow we're going to get. 1 to 2. 1 inch to 2 feet. I've never been wrong.
Threw that ball away. Turnover number 17, and let's do
Been an interesting looking at Highlands that they played 2 games. Their last 2 games, they played Monday and Tuesday. They did not score double figures in any quarter, and that holds tonight. They've gone at least 10 consecutive quarters here without putting up a double figure scoring output.
That makes it tough, Mike.
7 in the first, 5 in the second. Burrell 29 in the first and 25 in the second quarter. And we're scoreless here in the third period.
On a moving clock.
Michaela Corey. Brancato left side. Now Peyton Corey. And Chase with the runner on the baseline. She knows where that basket is.
Now has 17, Mike.
It is 56-12, the Bucks lead.
And when you look at Brancato, you know, she's come as built. She's a forward in a guard's body. She really moves well outside. And I think that's going to be her position in college. She's going to play guard. And she's committed to Allegheny, Mike. So that's a very good school.
Yes, it is.
Get a darn good education up there. And my question is, pre-what? Because it's always pre-something up there. Pre-med, pre-law.
It's a good school. Here's Corey now out to Brancato, right side for Channing Miller. Tried to work it into the paint to Brancato, but a good step in front by Layla Jones to steal it away for Highlands.
4th turnover for...
Now Walker tried it high off the glass, no good. Rebound Bucks. And this will go pretty quickly now with the clock moving. And that's a 3 by Miller again. Miller, 4 times 3 is 12.
9 threes now, Mike, I believe. Stolen by Brancato. Am I right? You got 9?
Yes, sir. I was just counting them to get on that.
See if they get the double figures in threes here.
Corey. Brancato, top of the circle now. Over to Peyton. Now this is Michaela Corey. Chase right side. Here's Miller. Now Chase going to drive it in and get stopped on her way to the basket and fouled in the process. That'll be on the floor at 3:50 left, third quarter.
I'm looking at their colors of their tennis shoe, thinking maybe we can catch on to who they are that way, Mike.
I'm just using the numbers.
Well, the other day I was at a middle school game, and one kid had a green shoe on and a red shoe on. And I said to the kids, I said, he has another pair just like that at home, and guess what the answer is? They buy them that way. That is actually a pair of shoes. Unbeknownst to me. Didn't I look dumb?
I had that with a pair of socks last week. I had another pair like it at home.
Exactly.
One gray, one black.
I've done that with shoes. That's really bad.
I haven't done that. Oh, nice dump down, and from behind, Brancato blocked it and knocked it out of bounds.
Highlands will inbound it 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Walker
Gonna let it fly. It's off the side of the board and goes out of bounds, and the Bucks will control it at less than 3 to go, third quarter.
By the way, Mike, Channing Miller with the 4 3-pointers. I want to see her take some foul shots. Do you know why?
Why is that?
She is a 3-time defending Elks Pennsylvania State foul shooting champion. How
Used
do you
to
like
have
that?
something to do with that.
I did back in the day at the Tarentum Elks. Yep. That's impressive because that's the state of Pennsylvania.
Yes, it's a large state, in case anyone hadn't noticed.
We won a state championship back in '73, and I told the kids, as you drive across the state the rest of your life, remember, for this 1 year, you were the best in this big state.
Walker goes baseline. He couldn't get it to go. The ball's out of bounds. It's last touch by Vogel, and it stays with Highlands now at 2 minutes, third quarter.
Emily Brewer going to check back in.
Brancato gets a seat. Try to keep everybody fresh. Remember, Burrell got a game tomorrow night. That took a peek by Walker, but it wouldn't go down. A rebound, Highlands. Chappell back to Walker off the iron. And that's Kendall Corey. Blue shoes. Buchak worked it back to Kendall. Now Brower. Oh, they're going to say jump ball. And arrow belongs to Highlands.
56 turnover. Mike, what's interesting is after that trip to Connellsville, they have a game at Knock on the 15th, Derry at home here on the 18th, and they have a section game before the holidays at North Catholic. So they're going to have 4 section games before the holidays.
That's crazy. Now Walker steps into a 3, uses the glass and drains it. She's got 3. She's got 3. Up saying it 2. Dave Franzi said foot on the line.
You guys are 10 then, huh?
Yes.
Again, we did senior night on the 23rd. We'll bring on early that night, give you all the senior festivities, and it's not going to be too many, Mike.
Just a couple. It'll be quick.
Now the Highlands boys come in tomorrow, Mike.
11 seniors. How is that even possible?
That's going to be a long senior right there. Nice still that time.
Was by Kayla Jones, but
Kayla's got to watch you. Those 4 fouls, Mike.
Only see 3 on the board.
Only 3?
Ron's down there handling things. I'm sure everything's okay.
Nice pass that time.
And we have a travel turnover. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter already with the score. Burrell 59, Highlands 14. 5-2 3rd quarter, as we said.
They go fast.
It is going to go fast. Now let's tell the folks about Myrna's Brewery Outlet. Been serving the AK Valley for over 35 years. They offer the greatest selection of beers, seltzers, ready-to-drink cocktails, slushies, non-alcoholic drinks, and more. Remember, you must be 21 to purchase alcohol. Myrna's is located at 827 Carl Avenue, so why don't you stop in today and check out their great prices.
Okay, Mike, let me give you the trivia question I have for you.
Okay.
We talked about the shot clock, and I mentioned I had a trivia question about that. How many states currently have the shot clock?
Oh, man, you know, I saw something about that, but
it's not all of them.
It is not. It's in the 30s, I think.
You're correct.
It's in the 30s, 38.
31.
31. Did Mike know that? Mike knew that. How many states have the shot clock, Mike?
31.
31.
And the District of Columbia. So we're going to be joining the troops. And
Oh, so
Coach Mike, it's
that shot clock at large in the District of Columbia.
Notice over the next 2 years, though, how many situations, especially at the end of the game, would change. You're up by 2 with 38 seconds left and you got the ball. You're going to take a shot. What are you going to do? You're probably going to get fouled before then.
More than likely.
But it's going to make it very interesting. And again, I go back so far, Mike, they didn't have a three-pointer when I was coaching. That changed our game a lot. As Paul Salk points out, he is the leading scorer in Highlands before the three-point shot was introduced.
That was Joey Myers here, let me tell you.
I said, Paul, we got to put a big asterisk by that. Travel.
It's a turnover.
That's number 19. Picture of Joey Myers.
There's a picture of Joey Myers. They'll talk about that. I saved that for the Burrell Valley game later in the season. Because we'll have a lot to talk about when it comes to that.
And that will be the boys' senior night.
Channing Miller. Now this is Kendall Corey. Tried to dump it out. Miller had a shot, but the Bucks are passing it around. And now Kendall will take it off the rim. No good. It's tipped. Buchak had a handle on it, but Super's got it for Highlands. Now it's tipped as she tries to throw it back into the middle. Kayla Jones goes all the way through. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Burrell and a foul. Michaela Corey had it. The foul's on Highlands at 6:35.
Jalil Chappell gets her first.
Coach Bartha with the 2. I can't help but still calling him Coach Bartha. He's a Hall of Famer.
It's a sign of respect and well-deserved, Mike.
Only 2 WPIA or AK Valley girls teams have ever won a WPIAL title, and that guy coached one of them. The other was Deer Lakes. And Deer Lakes went all the way and won the state title, I think.
Yeah, and you know who was on that team, Mike?
1985.
Dana Petrushka.
How about that?
Yep.
That was Don Favero, who I remember being the boys coach at Springdale when I first started in this business. He gave us a package. When we went to games in Springdale, there was a stats package that you couldn't get anywhere else, and he was terrific. Brooke Walker at the line trains the first. She's got 11 points for Highlands, their leading scorer tonight. 59-15, 5:33 to go. Clock stops while we're shooting foul shots, by the way. Did he ever get an answer? Which was it? Was it the river or the state?
Yeah, he got the answer. There's the door.
59-16. Ball went on to a fine career, not writing, but in the Pennsylvania State Store system.
That is correct. He retired.
Now he's retired, yes. Yep. Here's Buchak.
But he's still playing basketball at the Y, Mike.
He's crazy.
Yep.
Does his cardiologist say that's okay?
He told me he made 34 or 50 threes the other day. I said, back, and he said, that's 76%. I said, that's the most impressive thing.
He had his calculator with him.
And he's counting them. God bless him.
Brooke Walker now. Ball played for Highlands back in the day, and he was something. Just a skosh younger than me.
He was a scorer.
Yeah. 4:50 to go. 59-16. Now we got a foul. That's going to be on the Bucks. And that's going to be on Kendall Corey. That's the second Burrell foul here of the fourth quarter. And Kendall picks up her first. It's on the floor.
And Mike, we're going to have a shift change.
Here come the troops. It's all right, I'm ready. Shot is missed and rebounded by Kendall. Now Buchak right side. Dump it down to Michaela Corey. Nice pass to Brower, and Brower is fouled. That was good ball movement there. So the Bucks. Emily Brower goes to the line and shoots a pair at just less than 4 minutes to go, fourth quarter. On a cold night in Lower Burrell.
Getting colder, too. Did you see this weekend? It's been 12 the high, Mike.
Oh, that many?
Yeah, and here's the funny thing. People say, well, it's the winter. No, it's not winter yet.
Yes, it is. December 1st. Meteorological winter begins on December 1st, and they were right again.
But the official winter is December 20-something.
The meteorologists don't say that. The calendar says it.
Mike is an amateur meteorologist.
4 points for Brower. Here comes the shift change. Emmy Martinka, Adriana Vogel. We have Chase Corey. We have Peyton Corey, and here's the steal by Peyton Corey. To Brancato now, and it's kicked out of bounds. It'll still be Burrell ball.
They forced 20 turnovers tonight, Mike. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's a hefty number for sure. Out top, Brancato goes to the baseline and travels, they say, up and down. Turnover Burrell at 3:25.
They're eighth.
61-16. Well, this is certainly not going to do anything to hurt Burrell's numbers as far as their defense goes.
That's correct.
And scoring 60 a game, they have scored 61. Shot is missed. Walker off the front rim, no good. Tipped out of bounds. Highlands keeps it at 3 minutes. Again, if you're watching live, we'll be back here tomorrow night for the boys game. We'll be on the air at 7:20 for the Highlands Burrell boys game. Steal by Chase Corey. Now tried to go baseline, but got shut off, so she'll kick it back out. And the shot is missed.
Nice form by Vogel. Yeah. She stayed in that shooting pose. I like that.
Yeah, one is Emmy Martinka. She's also a freshman. She's the only player that hadn't been in yet.
Foul on Walker, her first. Like the section looks like this is Burrell, Highlands, Knock. By the way, Knock is off to an 0-6 start. Can you believe
Whoa.
that?
Yeah, there were a few of those.
Derry's 1-4. And then you have the powerhouses, North Catholic and Oakland Catholic. North Catholic is 2-0. They play Oakland Catholic tonight. Oakland Catholic, the defending WPL champs, like they're 0-1. Berlin Brothers Valley beat them. And so they're playing each other tonight. Freeport's 2-2. They beat Keystone Oaks and Fox Chapel. Their losses came to Kiski and Aquinas Academy. They're hosting Derry tonight. So section action is off to a big start, and either Oakland Catholic or North Catholic is going to have a loss.
How about that? Well, you were right about the fouls. That is 5 on Kayla Jones. They had that messed up, so
She walked the plank.
Bucks are on the power play. And Brancato drains with 3.
Add that to her repertoire. She has 16 now.
Yeah, that's her first basket since second quarter. Now Highlands lets a long one go. That was Layla Jones. It's no good. And the rebound to the Bucks. That's Martinka. Right side for Peyton Corey. Out to Chase. Brancato goes to the foul line. Kicked it back out to Martinka. Now to Chase Corey's 3 off the back iron. Rebound Highlands. Good job by Brooke Walker, who's been excellent tonight for Highlands. 64-16, and Walker lets a long 3 go. She used the glass earlier. Tried it again, wouldn't go that time. And here's Chase Corey. And she's fouled. And that'll be on Layla Jones.
That's going to be her fourth.
Nia Thomas trying to keep everything calm down there. What a terrific player she was.
Yeah, but she's learning trial by fire. Give her credit, keeping the girls engaged.
Here's Jones. 28 seconds to go, so this is going to wrap up rather quickly here, and Burrell's going to move their record to 5-1, 1-0 in section. Highlands will drop to 0-7 and 0-1 in section, and we mentioned Highlands. Monday will play at home at Ram Arena against Oakland Catholic.
Oh boy.
And then Knock on Thursday.
It's called power double dribble.
Nope, they're going to call an offensive, a moving screen on Highlands, and that's it. That's going to wrap it up here at Burrell. And the final score, the Bucks 64 and the Highlands Rams 16. Dean, final thoughts?
Now, Mike, they came as billed, and not only did they come as billed defensively, but boy, was I impressed by their three-point shooting here tonight, and look forward to doing games down the road. We'll be back here on January 5th for the Freeport game, and that's our old friend Jason Curl.
Yes, sir. And if you're watching live, we'll be back here tomorrow night at 7:20 for the boys game, Highlands and Burrell. So thanks to everyone that helped us here tonight. Thanks to Alviana Perkins for jumping on board. And once again, that final score, Burrell 64 and Highlands 16. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying thanks for watching, and until next time, so long, everybody.